Hello there, this is Isix with another episode of Polybridge. We are getting through the first world, or land, or alpine meadows, or something like that. We did the overpass last time, now we're on to the Paddleboat Drawbridge. Let's do this. Now this time we got hydraulics, which is a new feature. And so we got the car starts, and then the hydraulics happen, and the boat happens, the hydraulics happen, then another car happens. So, to start us off with, let's go ahead and do that. And we are going to put our stuff across as we do before with just normal bridge stuff. And copy, paste, pastes, all that sort of stuff. And just to sort of show off what's going on, I'm going to let it do its thing. Now the boat comes in and destroys all our hard work. All this construction, all the money built, and then the bridge falls apart. So this is obviously not going to work. So that's why we got these babies. They are hydraulics. Now this one is certainly set to pull them together, but what if we push things apart? Well, that's pretty good. Well, it's gonna rip the bridge apart, so unless we get rid of that and cause a split here. Alright, so we need to zoom in to figure out what side they're on. So 2 is on these sides, and 1 is on these sides, so that seems fine. You'll be a little clearer what's going on here in a moment. We're going to see how this thing rolls. How about that? It's pretty stable. We've got this supports over here for the hydraulics, after all. They are effectively like solid pieces. So the bridge went up, maybe a little too much. And then the car's going to just drive into the river because that's what cars do. So we're going to expand by maybe 10%. Yeah. There you go. We're going to see how things roll this time. Now there's a number of ways you can sort of set this up, but this is the way I'm going to do it today. Just a little up. Little boat goes underneath. Should come right back down. But oh no, it flies apart. Whoops. Well, maybe it feels a little more something here, but I have a feeling this might not quite work out as intended. So, we're going to adjust the situation, perhaps. We're going to remove those. We're going to instead, we're going to put some supports in here, making things nice and ridge-like. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to take that out. We're going to keep their split in the middle. We're going to set up hydraulics here. This time they're going to pull. So they're going to pull this joint towards the anchor here. So let's see what happens here. Now, it's maybe a little unstable still with these little supports down here. And yeah, it falls apart. So that's probably not the best option either. Let me see. Well, what if, my friends, attach this to something? Anything? No? Maybe that was the best option before. Let me think about this. I guess I could also drag the bridge down. That could be something. Let's see if that works. Just drag it down all the way, I don't care. Alright, turn the stress on. Alright, drag it down. There you go. Come on, little boat. Come on through. Now get pushed back up, bridge. It's gonna be a little wet when you drive across, but should be fine. And it connects back together because they're in the exact same spot. Yeah. That was pretty neat. Don't think I've ever done something like that before. Not much stress, which is very good. The budget's pretty low. I'd say that's a pretty good thing. Yet Zautos still beats me. I'm not sure I'm meeting up to your challenge here, but on the next level. Alright, so checkpoint. What does this mean? Well, it means we gotta get our little guy to go to this spot. Can't go underneath instead. So, we're going to have to build our road so that it goes right up there. and then right back down. Pretty easy, eh? I guess I could probably just copy-paste the two sides. But what's the fun in that? Well, looks cool at least. There we go. Copy, mirror, and paste. Very nice. Let's see how this works. Come on, little taxi cab. You can do it. Up, up, and away. Click the star. You now have superpower. You can now run through enemies. It'll be fine. Well, that was pretty simple. All right, so level complete. Cool. On to the next level. Low budget bridge with a dump truck. We need 7,500 to make this work. All right, well, let's see about doing right that. Can we do that? And we're gonna also do an under style this time. Why? Why not? Copy, paste, paste, paste. Now we are over budget, so that is a problem. We're gonna see if this even works at all. Alright, not so bad, not so bad. Try again though, because we are, as I said, over budget still. We're going to remove that and that. Oh, it falls apart. So we need to definitely have something that sort of connects through there. We're gonna try, oops, undo, right, yes, there we go. Copy, paste, paste, and what do you do? Now, let's see, this survives still. It should. We're not quite to the limit there. Alright, so keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. We are almost on budget. Let's see how it fares this time. Stress is getting a little high, but we made it. Alright, so let's do one more. Push. Make sure to hit the shift button as you're moving your things. Get under the budget. How about now? Alright, we managed it. We're under budget and on time. We can now go build a city or something. But hey, this isn't City Skylines. So we're actually less joint stress than some other successful bridges. And I suspect... Holy crap, I beat Zautos! Zautos, I've met your challenge! Yes. On to the next level. Double decker. Alright, so what's this bridge about? We got a couple things here. We got some ropes. We got a lot of road pieces. We need to get A2 to A2, A1 to A1 steak sauce land. And that should be pretty easy, I think. So we have 32K on the budget. Wow. That should be highly acceptable. Of course, you never know. You never know. What sort of trials and tribulation forces you end up running into. No. There we go. Delete. Let's see how this rolls. Oh no, it fell apart. That's a problem. We got these steel beams and such. Maybe we should do something with those. But what? What can we do with those? Guess I could attach them like this. That could be something. How about that? Well, that really wasn't so bad. We're on budget. We can apparently do better, but I think we're cool with this here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Double down. Excellent. So we got these three-wheeled cars, which is, if you're playing Cruisin' World, that is the best car until you get the Speed Demon. So these are obviously racers, so we apparently have to get them down to these spots here. Well, that's interesting. We need to send them into the water, apparently. Yeah, about that. Let's see what we can do here. This game sometimes. Let's copy and reverse. And we'll get this maybe a little more centered. That'll allow us to build some easy frame job stuff here. Yeah. Of course, maybe it'll be a more sensible thing to just build triangles and then extrapolate from there. But that would be the intelligent thing to do, and well, sometimes I do the rather not intelligent things around here, but I'm working on it, guys. I think make a little bit more of a swing to it would be good. And could probably deal with that as well. So I just need to sort of touch it, I guess. Let's see how that rolls. Woot! One of them made it! Alright, so definitely going to need a little bit more something here. So let's go ahead and add our steel beams in here, and we're going to see how that fares. It's a little more stable. Not much, but a little more. Let's attach these, just give it a little extra more support and stability. Well, that's extra support and stability just kind of failed. Guess I could change these out. Put the steel here instead. And whoops. Copy and paste. Wasn't quite what I was expecting to do there, but you know. Alright, we're almost running. Oh, almost made it. Alright. Maybe I could add a little extra support. Or something like this. It goes a little something like this. Now I don't really need to do on both sides, but figured a little extra help would help. You know, help. Help, I'm covered in solder? No, hep, I'm covered in solder. Alright, so this is still going to be a problem. This side's fine. Just this side. Apparently it hates me. Else we'd be destroyed forever. But there is always extra support mechanisms. Like Babylon 5. Alright, are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it! Excellent! We made it, guys! Hooray! Not bad either. So, next level. Next up, there and back again. A Hobbit's Holiday. We've got wood, hydraulics, and rope. Interesting. So start. Both the ice cream trucks start across. Then sometime the hydraulics start up. And then... oh, they get to A21. And then they have to get to A2... what? Oh, this is like they reverse. Oh, I get it now. There and back again. Well, this one reverses. This one just kind of goes through, I guess. Anyway, so let's start off with just the basic bridge. I think we're gonna start with that, perhaps. Maybe full on. Well, I can just mirror this later. Gonna do that, and now the hydraulics don't reach all the way over here, but that's what the rope's for. Hooray! And I'm gonna turn off the grid so I can do a fine adjustment here. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Anyway, let's go copy, Mia, and paste. Now here, we're going to have to split our joint. Yes. Don't show this again, please. And apparently we don't have the hydraulic on the other side, but that's fine. Because it's too far away, because we're on grid based now. Guess that's a silly thing. Alright, let's move just this. Just make sure it's maximum dealio. And that could be a little bit more adjusted. All right, so all these are on 1, all these are on 2. Very nice. Let's see how this very over budget bridge goes. There are some pieces with this that aren't necessarily needed. Right, up. Now, this is way too much, but the bridge will come through, or the boat will come through eventually. There we go. It is a, I don't know, maybe going to Brie? Is this the Brandywine? Anyway, the hydraulics unreact, and this other boat should turn around and fall directly into the river. Yeah, about that. So, first off, we don't need to be contracting quite that much. Let's go for 10%. So we're not tearing our bridge apart. What more? I'm going to lower this. Actually, I'm still selecting that. There we go. We're going to see how that plays through. Heck, maybe I don't need these. Alright, that's not nearly enough. Alright, let's go for 20%. Just need to make sure we're not flipping it all over. So that's not a thing that we're doing today. Right. Pull, tug. Tug in the boats. And we're getting close. Let's try 30. And on a lark, I'm going to delete these two, see what happens. Because these are now supported entirely by the hydraulics and the rope. Alright, the bridge is up. The boat is still making contact. Let's go 35. Go for it, little ice cream jux. We believe in you. Send the ice cream to all the children of the world. Yeah, a little too far. Hey, at least the boat's not hitting it anymore. Let's go 33. Split the difference. I guess I could also push, but that'd be a little silly. It's not super effective. 34! Because 35 is just a little too much. Up, up, and over. Like weird effects happening to your reel there, guy. It's getting a little frustrating. Well, maybe the problem is the tightness of our rope here. Because it's not really tight at all. In fact, there's a little too much give, I've noticed. Then again, part of it is just it's kind of bringing the various bits up. Oh, it's just so close. Don't know what else to do. Let's try 34 again. Maybe we'll get lucky. Right, let's speed it up a little bit. Tired of seeing these guys go over. So down again. Ah, just too much momentum. If I had a little extra weight on these, perhaps. So basically add this to cause it to have weight, I guess. We're just gonna see how this works. Get over there. I'm tired of seeing you drive. Well, it seemed to help a little bit. Let's delete these. See what happens. Nope. Oh, drat. Copy, flip, and paste in. No, let's get rid of that. Copy, flippity flop, 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 and paste. Flippity dippity. Flippity dippity duck. Too far away? I don't think so. We're still on the right places. And nice good stretch there. 34, right? Yes. Play it now. Play it now forever. Well, that was convenient. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to move it up to 35 as well. Just to see what happens. Go. Serve the ice cream. Soft serve. Hard serve. Hard surface. No. Well, here's an idea. No. Move this down here. Yeah. So that way the weight's not helping it flip over and such. Alright. Try it. Try it. Lift it. Lift it. That's maybe not lifting it high enough. Victory? Victory, guys. Alright, assuming the bridge comes together again properly. Yeah, do it, ice cream truck. You weren't needed over there. Who needs 2 ice cream trucks anyway? Anyway, that level's complete. Depending on what the next one's about. Easy elevator. Ooh. I'm very tempted to do this right now in this episode. But perhaps next episode. Till next time, everybody. Turtles. Woohoo!